When he pulled the knife on the inside, once it was in his step. I stabbed him to death. I stabbed him and cursed him. I dragged his body down the street and kicked a good soccer with his head.
You played soccer with his head?
Yeah, I kicked that as it goes.
Oh my god. Hey, it's a decapitated body.
I gotta puke, and I don't want to puke in the crime scene.
I did say.
Decapitated head.
Decapitated head? Holy.
50 feet south of the body up against the tree. There's a large pool of blood.
So what's going to happen is we're going to go hang out in the booking room for a little bit, and then the detectives that were over there, they're going to come and talk to you here in a bit, okay? So just because you're going to be talking to them and stuff like that, you're going to be in a more comfortable room where they're going to allow you to most likely take the handcuffs off. Is it cool if I take out all the items out of your pockets? That way I can put them safely in this bag?
The man being arrested is 25-year-old Joel Arciniega Saenz of New Mexico. He was found in Apodaca Park in Las Cruces, New Mexico, near a body whose decapitated head had been thrown towards the road beside the park. The decapitated head was found amongst cars and traffic, and law enforcement was immediately called. Joel was covered in blood when he was found.
Come over here. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
The victim was a 51-year-old local named James Garcia. James's body had been stabbed multiple times. Authorities found a small knife with which James was stabbed at the crime scene, and it was unimaginable to think that the same small knife was used to cut his head from his body. Joel, being the only person to be near the body and the bloodstains on him, pointed towards the possibility of his guilt, and he was immediately arrested by the authorities. Now the questions were, what made Joel do this to James, and what could possibly be the motive behind committing this heart-wrenching crime? To get an answer, let's take a closer look at the interrogation.
Feeling any better?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Did you sleep at all?
No.
No? Okay. I just wanted to come talk to you a little bit more. Remind you that I did read you your rights, so just remember that if you have any questions about your rights, you can ask, but is there anything that you can remember from last night?
No, sir.
Can you tell us what happened last night?
No, sir.
You remember where you were at last night?
No, sir.
Do you remember why you're here?
No.
Do you have any questions about what happened or how you got here?
No, sir.
Alright. So, well, here's the thing, man, is we picked you up at Apodaca Park, okay? You remember that? Alright. Remember you had blood on you. So now you have blood on your hands and your clothes. You can tell me about that? You know how the blood got there? Can you tell me anything that you do remember from last night? You said no, you don't remember, or you just don't want to tell me? Okay. Who's James? Have you ever met James before?
No.
Do you hang out down at the community of Hope at all? Where do you like to hang out when you're not at Apodaca Park?
Do you have any idea why you're here? No? Well, I think having the blood on your hands is kind of a good indication of why you're here. Okay. Because you don't know anything about that. You don't know why your hands were covered in blood, why there's blood on your clothing. You know anything about the person that was out there at Apodaca Park? Joel, look at me. Can you look at me? This is a serious situation that we've got going on right now. Okay? We really need you to talk to us and tell us what happened. I know we tried before, and I know there were some issues with wanting to talk, not wanting to talk, not remembering, right? Okay, that's why we're back at it again. Okay, we want to try to, we don't want to just leave it at that. We're trying to see what you know about what happened. Do you know anything about what happened? Yeah. Can you tell me what you know about it? Why not? Can't remember? This would be a good time for you to try to start remembering. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, we have somebody that's dead out there.
Joel's calm demeanor and repeated claims of not remembering key details from the night before could signal one of two possibilities. Either he's trying to distance himself from the interrogation to avoid answering questions, or he genuinely cannot recall the events in question. The detectives, recognizing these possibilities, choose to maintain a measured approach during the questioning. Rather than employing extreme tactics like direct confrontation and speaking loudly, they persist with their line of inquiry, seeking to extract information without resorting to such extreme methods. The decision to avoid an extreme approach may be based on the belief that pushing too hard could potentially lead Joel to become defensive or uncooperative. Despite the detective's attempts to engage Joel in conversation, his rigid body language and consistent tone suggest that he's proving to be a challenging subject. It's possible that his demeanor is a deliberate attempt to appear unyielding and uncooperative, further complicating the detective's task. In such situations, detectives might employ various techniques, such as subtly changing the line of questioning, introducing new information, or even taking short breaks to assess the situation. The goal is to create an environment where Joel feels compelled to provide more information voluntarily so that detectives can identify any inconsistencies in his responses.
You understand that? There's a man out there that's dead. And you know that. This is a good time for you to talk to us and tell us what happened. Because there was nobody else out there but you and him. Do you understand how serious this is? Do you understand what's going down right now? No. We're investigating the death of that gentleman that's out there. That's what's going down right now. Okay? Obviously, you know that when we show up and we find somebody that's dead, and we have somebody that has blood on their hands, you can see what we're coming at, right? This is your time to explain blood on your hands. Because if we got it wrong, this is the time to tell us. You're shaking your head no. What does that mean? You don't know? Because all we can do is put two and two together while we're out there. All we can do is take what we see on you and what we see out there at the scene. You understand that, right? And if we're misconstruing something or not getting something right, this is the time for you to tell us. And we want to make sure that you fully understand the gravity of the situation right now. So talk to us.
As the detectives observe Joel's continued silence and the disturbing aura surrounding him, they decide to shift their approach by incorporating more factual information into their questioning. This change in strategy is aimed at making Joel aware of the thoroughness of the investigation and providing him with a clearer path to answer the questions. However, Joel's silence persists, and his refusal to provide detailed answers to significant questions remains. His demeanor, which initially hinted at a potential lack of awareness or mental instability, raises suspicions among the detectives. They consider the possibility that Joel might be employing a tactic to portray himself as someone with mental health issues, perhaps in an attempt to receive sympathy, or simply to evade the questioning without being too direct. But wait till you see how the detective outsmarts him by using a very common but an effective technique of questioning.
So, I'm just trying to find out more information about James. So, was he your boyfriend? Were you guys dating each other? Okay. Were you guys in some kind of lover's quarrel? No? Like, because he's your boyfriend, you guys got in an argument? Just what I'm getting. You tell me, man. I'm not calling you gay. Yeah, I'm not judging you. You're married? Who are you married to? You married to James? Are you married to James? Huh?
Are you insulting me?
No, I'm not insulting you. I'm not calling you gay.
Why are you calling me gay? We're not calling you gay. We're just asking you guys what it is.
I didn't call you gay.
Just called me gay.
I said, are you married to James?
No, I told you I'm married.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to find out why James is dead in a park and you have his blood all over your hands.
I'm not gay. I bet you are.
Okay.
Be quiet.
So you didn't have any kind of lover's quarrel with James?
No, you have a little cracker.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. It seems like you will.
Okay.
I'll make sure on the other.
So is that why you attacked James tonight?
I don't know.
Because he called you gay?
That's not the question.
Is it because James is gay?
I don't know. Why are you calling me gay?
I'm asking you.
Why are you getting this? You're lying.
I'm not lying about anything.
You're lying.
You're telling me I don't know
You're a
everything.
detective. Yeah, you act like a child.
I'm not acting like a child.
Yes, but
Okay.
I'll fuck you.
So then tell me about James. Tell me about James.
Show your cheek says.
Is that why you're pissed off? Because James thought you were gay?
No,
Did James hit on you?
no.
Did he make some kind of advance towards you that you didn't like?
Who told you I was gay? Is that why they didn't kill you?
No.
Is that big or like in your hair telling you?
Yeah?
I'll call me gay.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's what you feel like you want to do.
That's what you
I'm not calling you gay. I'm asking you.
You literally just can't call me gay.
I did not.
I'll do that shit.
I asked if James was your husband.
I asked you if I was here.
And I told you that's not.
The same thing. Why do you keep asking?
Well, I'm trying to find out why your blood, or why James's blood is all over you. So if it's because you guys had a lover's quarrel, or he made some kind of unwanted advance.
I guess.
You guess?
No.
So he did.
You self-figured out.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Well, then help me out.
You want to fight me?
I don't want to fight you.
Well, let's do something. My ghost.
I don't want to fight you.
Don't call me gay.
I'm not calling you gay. Okay. So then tell me what it was.
No. You're apologizing.
Okay. I apologize.
That's not how it is.
So, well,
You came in here lying, trying to say that.
I'm not lying. I'm trying to figure out your relationship.
I know that white lady's your sister.
Okay.
Why can't she come in here and answer me? Why she have to stand because
Help us out, James.
no.
Clarify it for us.
The detective's use of a false narrative involving Joel's supposed involvement in a homosexual relationship with the victim, James Garcia, proves to be an effective strategy in breaking Joel's silence. The false narrative serves as a psychological trigger, compelling Joel to respond and defend himself against the fabricated information. Joel's repeated denials of being gay and having any connection with James Garcia indicate that he's falling into the detective's trap. The investigators, aware of Joel's strong denial, continue to push this false narrative, recognizing that it elicits a defensive reaction from him. This reaction becomes a crucial indicator for the detectives, suggesting that they have found a psychological leverage point that can be exploited to extract more information. As the detectives persist in their line of questioning, Joel's frustration escalates and he reveals his violent side. His threat to beat the detective for continuing to label him as gay becomes a significant piece of information that could be used in court. The detectives have successfully manipulated Joel's emotional response, demonstrating that false narratives can be powerful tools in breaking through the defenses of a rigid suspect.
No, that's what I'm doing. I'm asking you questions. I'm not doing anything. I'm not trying to act like I'm tough at all. Am I? Okay. So tell me. Okay. So then what happened tonight? Okay, so here's what I think happened. You and James are in a relationship. He said something to you, and you killed him.
Where did you get? Is it Baker?
Who's Baker?
Why are they in that
Yeah. Is that what happened? Okay.
I think you're half. Why can't we get on that game?
Alright.
I have a wife.
Okay. Does your wife know where you're at right now?
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Does she know that you're sleeping in the park with another guy?
No. Well, not.
You told me earlier you're sleeping in the park. You and James are the only ones in the park.
I didn't do that.
That's exactly what you told me.
No, I've never seen that.
It's on the camera.
That's wrong.
Well, then help us understand what was going on.
You're investigating, aren't you?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to do.
Well, why are you saying yeah?
So if I am.
Don't you bang your brother Bart or something? I have a brother named Detective Bart.
Do you have a brother named Detective Bartle?
No, you.
Do I? No.
Yeah, you look like I've seen him before. You look just like
Okay.
you have a brother named Jacob.
No, I don't even know Jacob.
You have a mom named Jose.
No.
You have a son named Jason.
No.
You killed your own father.
No.
Yes, you did.
Okay. So what happened with you and James tonight? Did you kill James because he was gay? You didn't like that?
No, I don't know.
You don't know why you killed him?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so tell us what happened.
Joel's defensive yet somewhat approachable demeanor prompts the detectives to adopt a cautious strategy in their interrogation. Despite being confident of Joel's involvement in James's murder, they recognize the need to uncover the motive. Joel, reluctant to share information, challenges the detectives to present his version of events. Seizing the opportunity, the detective reintroduces the false narrative, focusing on the gay angle with added details. This strategic move successfully triggers Joel's emotional response, allowing the detectives to glean insights into his state of mind and potentially uncover the motive behind the crime. Joel's attempts to sidetrack the conversation are skillfully redirected by the detective, maintaining control over the narrative and inching closer to unraveling the truth.
Detective Bart.
You want to talk to Detective Barlow?
No.
Why not?
Then I heard him asking about me. I just figured you wanted to talk. So I heard him talking. You guys think you wanted to talk. I don't know. I know you're his brother or something or some shit.
Joel, you still using heroin? Hey, you used to use. So, do you still use it?
No, I've never done drugs.
Yeah, you have. We have records of you using it, so. You're still using it? No. Okay. How long have you been clean for?
Very good.
Okay. How come we have records of you You know how
Who gave you records?
it's on previous investigations.
Well, what's the name of the person that you know?
That's confidential information.
Well, I mean, targets.
Just asking for students.
I saw her video.
What did you?
Yeah, I know you know her. Some of you make her or something or some shit.
So if she's the one that gave you the information that you were using heroin,
Well, I mean, told her some shit.
you still using them?
I've never done her.
Never done heroin.
I've never done it.
Really? She's never done any drugs whatsoever.
I don't know what your records are.
You drink? Alcohol?
Alcohol.
Okay, what about prescription medication?
I've never done those.
No? Are you diagnosed with any mental illness or anything like that? No? So recently you were arrested for vandalism, right?
Vandalism.
Yeah.
What's vandalism?
You know what vandalism is. You were charged with it. You know that. You were arrested. And more than half of your arrested got arrested for it. You know what I'm talking about. You know what vandalism is. You got arrested for it, right?
No.
Yeah, you did.
What that vandalism?
One of the coffee shops, right? That's what it was.
Yeah, Beck's coffee shop downtown.
Yeah, that's right.
Never heard of that place.
Sure you did. You vandalized it.
Vandalism.
You broke all the windows to it.
What else did I have?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one that did it, right?
Did I do?
Yeah. That's why you got charged with it.
Really?
What else have you been charged with?
I don't know. What have you been charged with?
I haven't been charged with anything, so.
I've been charged with plagiarism.
Oh, yeah? Been charged with murder before?
The other daughter knew.
Been charged with murder before?
The other daughter knew Sarah. Rape.
Yeah. Anything else you've been charged with besides murder and vandalism?
It's Cassie Baker's daughter.
I don't know who Cassie Baker is.
That's your sister, right?
No.
She has a son named Rustin.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
You didn't just well,
Neither does what?
what? Guess you're right.
Prior to the interrogation, detectives had uncovered Joel's history, revealing an accusation for first-degree murder in a 2017 shooting case and a subsequent dropping of these charges in 2018 for further investigation. In April 2021, Joel faced allegations for causing damage to a local coffee shop, but was released on a $2,000 bond as the judge did not perceive him as dangerous. This background adds complexity to the ongoing investigation, shaping the detective's approach and providing crucial context to understand Joel's behavior and credibility in connection to the recent crime. Armed with Joel's detailed legal history, the detective shifts to a more direct and confrontational approach in the interrogation. By explicitly mentioning Joel's past accusations for first-degree murder, the detective aims to eliminate avenues for evasion and instill a sense of the thoroughness of the ongoing investigation. The direct confrontation serves to intimidate Joel, signaling that the detectives are well aware of his legal background and are prepared to delve deep into his past to uncover the truth about the current crime.
Do you remember when we did those swabs of your hands? Okay.
What was it last?
Garcia.
James Garcia.
Yeah. Remember we did swabs of your hands a little while ago?
You ever played the last was part 2?
You remember when we took swabs of your hands? We rubbed those Q-tips on your hands? Remember that? We're gonna send that off to the lab. It's gonna come back with James' blood. James Garcia's blood. It's gonna be on your hands. James Garcia's dead.
That is. Well, I've never seen that.
You never seen that guy? But how does his blood on your hands?
I don't know.
You don't know. Like Gonzalez said, it's because you stabbed him, right? That's how it happened. Yeah. Isn't that true? Yeah. Let me record you. So this one, it's a free reason. No, you can. Mason. Mason. 25 degrees. Associated person. So, this Ricky's investigator might sound just
Look, Joel, you know what you did. We just want to know why you did it. It is Joel. What do you want to be called then?
Altair.
I'm sorry?
I gave it to the cop to arrest him.
Altair?
Altair.
Altair.
That's her.
Okay, Altair.
Okay.
So then why did you kill that guy?
It's because he was your wife.
Your wife. When did this happen?
4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that reported?
No, we were all
What's that?
We were all homeless.
You guys are all homies.
Homeless.
Homeless, I'm sorry. Where did that happen at?
The same spot he was at.
The same spot he was at?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you killed this guy because you raped your wife 4 years ago.
Yes.
Okay. How did you?
Those are our bags that you was stealing from us.
Okay. Which bags are yours?
3 bags belong to my wife and her 2 friends.
Okay.
I wanted to get them back. I just tried to take them. He pulled the gun on me. So yeah, I have a knife myself.
And what else did you do? Okay. Because you had your bags. What knife did you use?
I don't know. So kind of like in his pocket.
He had it?
Yeah, I pulled it off.
You pulled off of him?
Yeah, because he tried to take me. I just wanted to put bags back.
Okay.
He had a gun. He had a knife. He drove it off.
What kind of gun was it?
Like a little 22. So
Did you see what color it was?
it's like black before brown. He said to take that with me. And he tried to pull it on me and I took it away and he pulled out a knife. So it's happened. I don't like guns. I don't carry them. I can fight. I just want to rape myself.
Okay.
And he did rape me, so yeah, when he pulled the knife on me, I stabbed him to death. I stabbed him because I dragged his body down to me and gave it himself on his head.
You played soccer with his head?
Yeah, I keep that passing cars.
How many cars passed by you?
About 14 different cars passed by me. They were all looking at me.
Really?
And I just didn't want to speak to them because all nights I walked.
What time did this all happen at?
4:59 in the morning.
Was it dark outside or was it light outside?
It was pitch black.
Pitch black. Did you use the same knife that you stabbed him with to cut his head off?
What?
Did the knife that you stabbed him with, is that the same knife you used to cut his head off?
Yeah.
Leveraging the significant evidence of the DNA samples against Joel, the detectives successfully extract a confession from him. The motive behind the crime finally emerges, revealing a disturbing truth about Joel's revenge-driven mindset. Shockingly, the depth of his vengeance is laid bare as he admits to not only mercilessly killing James, but also decapitating him. Joel's chilling revelation about playing with the severed head reflects a disturbing desensitization to violence, underscoring the gruesome nature of the crime and the twisted psychological depths to which he's descended. The detectives, armed with this harrowing information, now possess a crucial piece of the puzzle as they move forward with the investigation and legal proceedings. After his confession, Joel was taken into custody and was denied bond in his pretrial in July 2022. As he waits for his trial, the family of the victims are praying for justice to be served. As the interrogation concludes, the detective's strategic use of false narratives, confrontation with Joel's legal history, and the compelling evidence of DNA samples lead to a chilling confession. The motive, driven by revenge, reveals a darkness within Joel that extends beyond the boundaries of mercy and humanity. This unsettling revelation prompts reflection on the capacity for vengeance to consume an individual, pushing them to unspeakable acts of violence. Furthermore, what factors contribute to the desensitization observed in Joel, and how can society grapple with such disturbing manifestations of revenge? Tell us how you felt about this case in the comment section below, and also mention what new cases you'd like us to cover. For more such content, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.